What's up, Crankheads? Toxinator here, bringing you some Verdance CC gameplay. And our opponent is on Oscillio. In this case, we will just go ahead and decide for the wizard matchup, as well as put in Crown of Providence, and then just play it as though it were an aggro match. Alright, looks like our opponent is just on AB1, which means we should be able to get some cheeky damage in. Starting off with a photon splicing. I'm just going to turn the trigger off here, and I'll follow that up with a waning moon. I'll also play the sigil here, just in case our opponent decides to do anything funky. But we have photon splicing coming in for 4 damage, and I will follow that up by passing our opponent, playing the Sigil of Lightning and a Sigil of Brilliance. E-Strike and Arsenal here is fine. We drew a second E-Strike, but it just allows our turns to be a lot more flexible. And we also have the Life Lead because of the Sigil of Solace that we got to play. Opponent going to start by discarding a Comet Storm. Very interesting. And a Channel Lightning Valley, which isn't great for us. Blast to Oblivion coming in here for 3 with Go Again. And I'm going to assume this likely means they have something to bounce the instant cards Chain Link. Yeah, bounce the Sigil. Or bounce the Channel Lightning Valley. Yep. Aether Flare. This is very interesting. Instead it deals that much arcane damage plus X, where X is the damage dealt by Aether Flare. Notably, they did not play the Channel Lightning Valley here, so I'm just inclined to take this damage. Our opponent does get the M3 effect, but they don't have Go Again here, so they're just going to end their turn. We know they have a channel in Arsenal. And over here I can go E-Strike for 5 Go Again, followed by E-Strike for 7, which is 12 damage, or E-Strike for 5 Go Again, followed by Snapback and Waning Moon, which is 10 damage. I think I would just like to put the pressure on here, so we'll go E-Strike, choosing Go Again for 5 Go Again, and follow that up with another E-Strike, buffing this power for 7. Opponent keeping everything here has me a little bit worried, but okay, our hand isn't the greatest. 4, so the classic play here is just to play out the Channel Lightning Valley. I'm very happy to just block 4 here. The trigger doesn't especially matter. I can put back one of the fruits and hope for another 3 block here, which I will do. Oh, I will request to undo here, because I want to put that on the bottom using Crown, not discard it to gain 2 life. Okay, Crown trigger, I will put this on the bottom, draw a sink below, which is perfect. Yep, Channel Lightning Valley giving the Glittering Charge Go Again. And let's see what our opponent chooses to follow it up with. Volzar, amping for 2. And Mind Warp for 4. This unfortunately will trigger the Channel Lightning Valley, but we will AB3 here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Opponent pitching a Sigil, discarding Electrostatic, gets 2 cards in hand. Okay, our line here will be pretty straightforward. Pulsing Aether into Waning Moon, just the Pulsing Aether mode, add Oscillio. For Arcane, they can't block all of that. Waning Moon for 2 more, they're likely going to take that as well. I have the D-React in Arsenal, which is great. And unfortunately don't draw another one, but we have 4 cards that block for 3. Blast will return the channel. Sink below. Yeah, I don't think I'll choose to sink anything. Ideally, I'd like to keep the Everbloom and the Burn Bear. Blink, okay. Oh yeah, this just gets them back the action point because Blast doesn't have go again. But in terms of keeping the hand, I'd ideally like to keep this Everbloom, just so I have pitch, and then the priority probably goes Burn Bear, Pulsing Aether, Plow Under. So Plow Under will be the first block, most likely. Okay, opponent amping 3 here. Tunic. What would it be? Aether Flare. This is 6 Arcane. Yeah, so I think I will just AB3 here. Again, Channel Lightning Valley will draw a card, but our opponent doesn't have any instance they can play off that. Now the question is, do I want to get rid of their arsenal? I do not. Okay. I'll just AB3 here, keep the blue, pitching Plow Under and pulsing Aether. Opponent gets to draw a card again. Okay, sure. The 1 damage, oh, 4 damage there is fine. Is that? Ah, yep. Aether Flare essentially just amps. Alright, but yeah, Burn Bear coming in for 6 Arcane here, which is a third of their life total. Oh, Sigil of Conductivity, okay. That's fine, it's a card out of their hand and it's only AB1, effectively. That's fine. We have a Shelter and a Carapace gone in the flash. Our opponent's going to be looping that card a lot. But I have no issues just waiting and playing Shelter here. I have at least 2 Earth cards in there, so we can decompose off the Rootbound if needed. Turn here, unfortunately, very middling. I do... Yep, Goner and Flash comes back to their hand, which is crazy. Goner and Flash comes out again. I think what I will do here is give up the Bark Skin and then decompose on the Carapace. Preventing the draw here is going to be especially important because we just want to ensure that they cannot keep this around for much longer. I would love to decompose. Let's get rid of both the Earth cards and Photon Splicing. Notably, we also get 2 more Earth cards in our Banish Zone. Null Shock. Goner and Flash bounces, amps with that. This is coming in for a bunch of damage, amping by 3, so this would be 4. 4, because we can't block that, I'm inclined to just take it here. Channel Lightning Valley draws a card, but they likely don't have another card they can pitch. Yep. And that Goner and Flash is going into the arsenal. So I'll send 5 more here. Again, third of their life total. They are just happy to take it. Opponent is down to 10. Notably, we cannot kill them off of 10 unless we draw the God Hand, which this is not. Glittering Charge here. If they have the channel, they have the channel. I cannot do much there. They do not have the channel. Okay. Blink for just to go again. Oh, and they get another action point. Wow, crazy. Gone in a flash here. I am fine just taking that. Sigil of Lightning bounces the Gone in a flash back to the hand. Crazy. Activate Wolzar to amp. And what are they amping into? Etchings. That is a bit of an issue because they have amped 4 and can grab back their Sigil of Brilliance. I will still AB3 here. Sigil of Brilliance they play out. They have a Gone in a Flash in their arsenal now. Unfortunately, it's looking not too great for us. Snapback has the potential to save us depending on how they are what we draw. But anyway, I'll go Ring of Roses here. Follow that up with a Waning Moon for 2 Arcane. Ring of Roses gains us a life here. Now the question is, do I want to snap back here or do I want to save it? I have the resource. I might as well snap back here. Okay, down to 5, which is great for us because if we draw a 4 damage arcane spell, whether that be Emerita Scolding, Photon Splicing, or okay, Photon Splicing is there, but the hand is not great otherwise. They are going to amp a billion. And Gone in a Flash here. I'm going to count and see if I have lethal, send my opponent a thinking message. So, Photon Splicing 1, 2, 3, 4, which is exactly what we have in hand. And this is dealing 4, 7 arcane. If they prevent 2, it is 5 arcane. Ring of Roses gains us a life as well. The only thing they could have that ruins my day here is a Sigil of Conductivity. So I am inclined to hold off here as long as possible. Before I actually attempt to play anything. Yeah, down to 13. If we get below, let's just say 6 or 7, so half our life total, Null Shock here. Shock, Gone in a Flash bounces back. They don't have the 3 arcane is fine. Okay, so 1 more Gone in a Flash and Fry. Okay. I think I know they have a Gone in a Flash in their hand. They played out a Shock. What are the odds they have another? Because Volzar amps 3. Volzar amps 3, so Shock would be dealing 4 damage here. 3 plus 4 is 7. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. If they have it, they have it. Play out. We can pump it with Metacarpus Nodes as well, which I'm doing the math again. So 1. Yeah, we can pump 1 with Metacarpus, so I'll go ahead and do that. Let's play the action part, target that. Metacarpus triggers. I will pay for the Metacarpus here just in case they have the Sigil. Completely missed that. which good to know that I have 2 floating. I would love to pay for the Metacarpus. This is coming in for 5 arcane. Let's see what they do. Okay, Ring of Roses trigger gains us a life, and then Waning Moon should be lethal. Unfortunately, BMing our opponent just a little bit, but we did take it away with the game there. Yeah. Yep. I was just worried they had the Sigil of Conductivity, but it looks like they didn't, and we had Metacarpus Nodes anyway. But that is going to be that, and with all of that being said, thanks for watching.